Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen something that does this? The answer is no. Hey, what's up everyone, Hobbs_21 here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, as you can see, I'm out of Void World again, and that means that I am here with another redstone contraption. Now, it is a hidden piston trapdoor, but today it is a different one that I am sure has ever been uploaded to YouTube, because it is a two-way 2x2. So as you can see, when I hit this very inconspicuous button right here, we go down, like in a normal 2x2 hidden piston trapdoor. But then, as you can see, down here, we can either run off into our business, and then if we decide to come back, there are slime blocks down here, and we can hit this button, and it'll just pop us back upstairs. So, basically what I've done is I've taken my design for a 2x2, which I haven't actually released on YouTube. This will work as a tutorial for a regular 2x2 hidden piston trapdoor, and a two-way one, if you want to add the two-way part at the bottom. But, I'm sure that there are people who want to use a 2x2 door as a two-way, so that they don't have to have another way to get back up, but I have not seen any tutorials for a two-way 2x2. Okay, so before we start with the tutorial, here is a naked version of the design, as I always have. As you can see, there's this red circuit down here, which is simply to power this piston after a delay, and then this up here is just basically this top circuit for a 2x2. It's very similar to the spiral one, except it doesn't have all the different timings and stuff, so it's a bit smaller, but it just has this torch thing stuck in here to get the signal up and to make it so that this is always on, except when you hit the button. And one last quick note, this gold block over here was simply to allow me to have an input up on this level here. And in here, I just put the button on this red block, just like that. Now let's get on with the tutorial. I am going to build the version with the red circuit first, in other words, with the two-way part first, and then at the end, I will just show you what you need to do to make it so that you don't have the two-way. So, first off, you're going to want to dig 8 blocks down, and your area is an 8x5 area. So to start off, you're going to come to the block right here, so that's 1, 2, 3 in from that side, and 1 up, and you're going to place dust there. Then what you want is a few immovable blocks that can be powered. So I'm using furnaces here. I'm going to put a furnace there, and a furnace here on top of that dust. Then what you want is 3 blocks just like that, a sticky piston facing upwards, like that, and slime blocks on top of it like this. You'll then take 2 repeaters and dust and put them like this with these repeaters on 4 ticks, just like that. Then what you want is to mark out where your button's going to go. That's right here. If you want, you can go ahead and add in your wall, like that. I'm going to leave it off for now. So now what you do is you place a torch on the back of this block that has the button on it. You then have to put a block right up there with dust on it, and then another torch on the side. And that should happen. Then you're going to take a red block, or sorry, any block, I'm using red, on top of this torch, put another torch on top of that, another block on top of that, with torches to the side, just like this. And that's your red circuit complete. Alright, now that you're up here, you're going to come from this torch, you're going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, just like that, and you can remove this one if you want. And then on this side, you're going to put 3, I'm going to remove that one. And then you put 1 block out like this on the ends. And then you're going to come down and place 2 blocks like this. And do the same thing over here. Come down and place 2 blocks here. Here you're going to want to block up here as well. Then what you want to do is come down from this block. Put 2 down here. 1 up and 1 to the side like this. And do the same thing over here. 2 down here. 1 up. And then 1 to the side. Then what you want to do is go ahead and place redstone dust on all of these blocks that I am putting it on right now. Basically all of the blocks but these. And then you're going to put repeaters on these end blocks with the delay set to 2 ticks. Now what you want to do is start placing in your pistons. You're going to put pistons on top of this dust there. Pistons on top of that. Pistons facing upwards on the bottom row like that. And then your floor blocks, just like that. Then you do the same thing over here. 2x2 grid of pistons, pistons facing upwards on the bottom ones, and then your floor blocks, just like that. Then what you want to do is place block in front of that repeater, and a block down here with dust on it, and then a block in front of that repeater, block down here with dust on it, just like that. Then you're going to need wall blocks here, and wall blocks here. And then you can fill in the rest of your wall. So for the bottom row of wall blocks here, I'm going to be using note blocks because they are removable and I feel like they match the sandstone better than the furnaces that I used elsewhere. So you're just going to want immovable objects where I'm placing them here, just like that. And then you can go ahead and just make a wall like this. Alright, so I've filled in walls down here. As you can see, if we walk in and hit this button, it works great. Now that we're up here, we can go ahead and fill in the area around. Now that that's done, I'm going to add our little input circuit right here. Just like that. So as you can see, if we stand up here and hit this button, we will fall down. We can hit space and hold shift. Now down here, I'm also going to put furnaces in these locations here. That's just to block any view through the slime blocks like that. So all you can see is those repeaters there. If we hit this, we come back up, and you can see that it works perfectly fine. So that is all for this redstone contraption. Now, if you do not want the red circuit, what you need to do, if you don't want the red circuit, it's very simple. You place an extra block on top of this dust here, and then you continue this blue circuit all the way across with redstone dust on it, and emit all of this red circuit here, and all of the pistons and note blocks and furnaces down here. So all you want is the blue and green circuits, and then you carry the blue across like that, all the way across here, with dust on it, and place this green block here on top of that. Otherwise, it's exactly the same, and you can do what you want with it. So that's all, ladies and gentlemen, for this redstone contraption. I do hope you can make use of this, and I also do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure that you leave a like on this video, and if you really loved it and want to see more, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment down below if you have any ideas for future redstone contraptions or for things to do on the survival server as well. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing else to say. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you find this redstone contraption useful, and thank you so much for watching once again. My name is Hobbs_21, and I'm signing out for today. See you all next time. As usual, one thing I forgot to say, there will be a world download down in the description if you want to check out this redstone in more detail.